Hello there and welcome to El Loco for Leeds. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United. And Leeds fans, it's still the international break, isn't it? It feels like it's been going on forever, doesn't it? It always does, doesn't it? Always drags. But we're here to talk about our lads in international action. A few of them have played for the countries in the latest round of international matches. So we're going to round them up here, obviously. In my last video on Friday, I did speak about Rafinha's debut for Brazil. He had a man of the match performance on his debut, 2 assists. They play later on tonight against Colombia. Let's wait and see if that performance warrants him a starting position in this game. But he played very well. Go check my video out on, my thoughts of his debut. But now we're here, we're talking about the rest of the lads on international duty. And it is mainly for the British Isle teams. So we'll start with Wales and a goal scorer. A Leeds United international goal scorer in Daniel James for Wales. Wales drew 2 apiece with Czech Republic. It was an away game for Wales. They played in that yellow strip. And Daniel James got on the score sheet, scoring their equaliser in the 69th minute. In a 2-2 draw. It's a good point for Wales because Czech Republic have shown themselves to be quite a handy side in the Euros, didn't they? And it was a draw. Nice tidy finish from James into the bottom corner. It's what you want to see. Hopefully that'll give him the confidence he needs to really start his Leeds United career. We've seen glimpses of him so far, what he can do. We know there's a player there. He's done pretty well for Man United, before he's joined us, obviously. So he's massive for Wales as well. He's really important for them at the moment. So hopefully it'll just do his confidence good. He can come back to Leeds, start with a Southampton game and start to show us, why we paid that amount of money for him, that we did 25 million, wasn't it, or something like that. So far, I think his performance is a split opinion a little bit. He's had a bit of a slow start, it has to be said. But also, he's had a little bit of luck not go his way. Probably should have had a couple of penalties and that sort of thing, but I'm sure he'll get into it. There has been glimpses, like I said, of that in that Watford game of the player we know he can be, and the player we know Bielsa knows he can be as well. But yeah, congratulations to him on his goal. It's another cap for him. It's another goal on international duty for him. Also in the Wales team was Tyler Roberts, who came on in the 86th minute and played the remainder of the game, the 90th, stoppage time, the rest of stoppage time. In this one, obviously Roberts is a little bit of a bit part player for both club and country, really, isn't he? And it's another cap though for him. And there you go. He gets on. It's another cap. Another man to make a bit part appearance and get another cap for his country was Captain Liam Cooper, who came on in the 90th minute and played stoppage time to help Scotland see out a 3-2 comeback win against Israel. They were 2-1 behind in this one. It was a 94th minute winner from Scott McTominay, Man United's man, to win the game for Scotland. Liam Cooper, I think, probably came on. Maybe he came on after that. I don't know. But he played very little minutes in the game. But it's another cap for his country, and I'm sure, Scotland will play again, whether he gets on the pitch again. Like Roberts for Wales, Cooper is very much a bit part player for Scotland. But also, of course, Mr. Reliable gets another cap. Northern Ireland, Stuart Dallas, if he's fit, if he's available to play, he plays for Northern Ireland. He did get another cap in their 2-0 loss against Switzerland. Obviously, there's no disgrace to lose to Switzerland. They are, like Czech Republic, a very handy side nowadays. So yeah, he played, he always plays. He popped up this time for Northern Ireland in centre midfield. It's another cap for him. He played 86 minutes of this one, and I'm sure again he will play when they play again in the week. But yeah, it's another cap for him. Well done, Stu. Keep going, and and all the best, to all the lads in their international duties this week. And to round it off, the last player that I want to just round up is Poland's Mateusz Klich. Clicky Again, much like Dallas, really, if he's fit and he's available to play, will play for Poland. But he's a little bit of a bit part player. He's not as important as he is for us to Poland, I don't think, really. He played the first 45 minutes of this one in a 5-0 comfortable win, but everybody, beats San Marino, don't they? It was against San Marino, 5-0 winners. Like I say, he played the first half. I'm sure he will probably play some capacity in there in that game in midweek. I think they play Albania, don't they? It's a massive game. In England's group, of course, that one. But obviously, Calvin Phillips pulled out of the English national team, this squad, with a little bit of a knock. Personally, I'm glad he did that, because the last thing we want is him getting a knock and injuring himself badly in an England game and being unavailable for us through injury for some time. He's massive for us, obviously, as we all know, but he pulled out of that squad, didn't play for England. Obviously Patrick Bamford is injured as well. I don't know whether he'd have been called up anyway, but who knows, it's irrelevant now, isn't it? Anyway, but that's the latest of international call-ups. Keep ticking the days off, Leeds fans. Leeds play again on Saturday against Southampton, but there is another round of international fixtures until then, before then, should I say. So keep tuned in. I will round up how our lads get on again once everybody's played the second round of fixtures. But as always, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for watching. Marching on together, and I will see you on the next one.